RKB Accounting specializes in cross-border taxation. Your one-stop solution for filing taxes in the United States and Canada. RKB handles income tax, sales tax, payroll, and bookkeeping, and also helps in incorporating your business on both sides of the border. Please visit us at rkbaccounting.ca to learn more about our services.
So here we are in XERO, and we are going to start from the scratch. So you can see the business name this is an empty subscription. So it's saying X Ledger 017. So edit detail, Ledger 17. RKB, the phone number, email address. If I'm going too fast, you can tell me. Country, Canada. You can put the street address, mailing address, save. Save and close. Go to XERO. So let's go to XERO. You can come here. Still it is showing X Ledger 17. So you go to settings. And in the settings, we can change the name. In the settings, you have so many tabs here. Organization detail. You can add another user who can access the QuickBook. And this is an online software, so you can access it from anywhere. Connect app. There are certain apps which can be connected, like Receipt Bank. Subscription and billing. This is the billing XERO will charge you. Invoice setting. As we saw in the QuickBook desktop, we can make some settings, probably add logo. Payment services. If you have subscribed any payment services, you can send invoices to your customer. And the customer can pay you online. Email setting, check style, 020, custom contact list, organization detail. Include some of your information on the online invoices you send. You can select yes or no. Display details, display name, RKB training. Legal name could be different from the display name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ontario Inc. The logo here. Business address, organization type, company, partnership, sole proprietor. So I put here company. You can write some description, the business description, what kind of is a retail company or service company. So I write here accounting firm, company address, physical address, telephone number, website. Save. Your company is created. We can check some other settings. Accounting, go to advanced. So here are the tabs. So this is your desktop, dashboard. You can see here all your bank accounts connected. If you have anything, like we don't have any data right now, otherwise it will show what are the invoices overdue, what are the bills you need to pay, your cash flow. Business, you can create invoice here, quotation, sales overview, bill pay, purchase order, purchase overview, expense claim, product and services, checks. The plan which I have for XERO, which is uh, the most lowest paid plan, and in that plan, XERO does not allow me to create invoice or create a supplier bill. So basically, accounts payable and accounts receivable functions are not allowed. If I use accounts payable and accounts receivable function, then my plan will change and their charges are higher, like roughly around $40 to $60 per month. But the current plan I have, that is way cheaper than that. So in this case, we will only do the journal entry. You go to accounting, you can see your bank account, report, advance account transaction, balance sheet, profit and chart of account, find and record, fixed assets, manual journal, contact your supplier, customer. So we go to accounting first, make our settings for our company. As we saw in case of QuickBook Desktop, you have the option to input the company information. And if you remember, there was also an option, edit preferences, and there were various types of preferences you can set up according to your requirement. So in this case, advanced accounting, you can find and record, you can put manual journal, you can record fixed assets, export accounting data, assurance dashboard, I don't know what it is, history and notes you can put, financial settings, which is important. So here you set up your year end. So right now it is 31st December. We can change it to, today is what, March. So we can set it to February. So whenever we try to run a report, financial statement for last year or this year, it will select the period accordingly. Accrual basis, tax period, annual, tax default based on last sales, or you can check it to tax inclusive or tax exclusive, for purchases based on last purchase. When we do the bookkeeping, normally we do not lock, but if you are doing bookkeeping for your client or for your company, you can choose to lock your data. Lock means if you lock it for a particular date, you will not be able to enter any transaction before that date. So suppose if you have already filed your HST, GST, HST return for 31st December 2022, you can come and lock here 31st December 2022, so that nobody will be able to post any transaction before that date. Save changes. This is done. You can create your chart of account. By default, XERO gives you some chart of account. If you want to create a new, you can create a new, or you can edit this account to as per your requirement. You see a lock sign here. That means these are the system default account. You will not be able to delete this account, and you can only use this default account for account receivable, accounts payable, unpaid expense claim, wages payable, sales tax. These are all default account, and you cannot delete these accounts. Retained earning. These are all account. You can choose only to look into your assets account. These are all assets account. You can choose liability account. These are all liability account. You can choose revenue account, and either we can make a changes here. So let's make a change. Revenue one. So I tell it services. So whatever income comes from bookkeeping, or when I bill a client for bookkeeping, I use this general ledger. Let's create a new account. Account type, revenue, account code, let's put 4005, available, tax filing services. If you want to put a description, you can put your description here, Canada and US tax filing. You can choose the default tax code. So this one is Ontario 13%. Save. So your tax filing services account is created. Now, how do we enter the transaction? Through this plus sign. As I told you, I'm not using invoice, I'm not using bill. I'm only using manual journal, or I can use receive money or transfer money. So let's add an account, which is a bank account. Easy way. Now it is asking me to connect the bank account through the bank server, which I'm not going to do it. So I skip this. Don't connect my bank. Account number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Account type, every day-to-day banking, or loan or saving account or a credit card account. Every day. Account number. Continue. A bank account is created. Now let's receive some money. Receive money through this account. Next. From John, 10th March. Reference invoice number 35. Tax exclusive. Yes, tax exclusive. Description. Bookkeeping. Unit 1. $100. And it is going to be posted into bookkeeping services. Tax, Ontario 13%. So $500, $65 tax, $565. Save and close. Tax must be valid. Perfect. Now let's spend some money. Next. Apple, 14th March, reference. Here I put tax inclusive. And I see the amount in the bank statement, and whatever amount you see in the bank statement, that is tax inclusive. Stationery, unit 1, $126. Account of supplies. Tax, Ontario 13% on purchases. Save. Let's do a journal entry. Manual journal. to record number I or to record income tax payable. No tax. Provision for income tax current. $450, $500 approximately revenue, so $100 tax. Corporate tax payable. Post. New journal. Share capital. Share subscription. Common stock. Common shares. $100. It should be credit, not debit. Came from shareholder. So I put it under shareholder loan. Post. Go to accounting, reports, profit and loss account. Last financial year, compare with, you can compare with as many years as you want. 1 year, update. Compare with 3 year. Oh, okay, so everything we post in this financial year. So here is your profit and loss account. Now you can look at balance sheet. Balance sheet. End of the financial year, compare with 1 year. Today. So here is your balance sheet. $339 in the bank, corporate tax payable, sales tax payable, shareholder loan, common stock, current year earnings. You can also import bank transaction through an CSV file. So many times we request our client to provide the bank transaction in a CSV file. And once they give us in the CSV file, we can import here. This is the CSV file template. You can use this template. So you have to make sure that you get the data from the client in this order, or if you get in a different order, then you make sure that the first column is date, second column is amount, payee, description, reference, check number. You put the information in this format, save this CSV file, and you can directly import into XERO. Your life becomes easy, and then you can categorize them. That's it. Any question on this?
RKB Accounting specializes in cross-border taxation. Your one-stop solution for filing taxes in the United States and Canada. RKB handles income tax, sales tax, payroll, and bookkeeping, and also helps in incorporating your business on both sides of the border. Please visit us at rkbaccounting.ca to learn more about our services.